He's here.
Or maybe it's all in my head.
In many ways, you could call it the misery of the 21st century, except the roles are reversed, and there is so much more to it than what the premise would entail, because this film has a unique shtick to itself. It was entirely shot using smartphones, much like the one I'm using right now to record myself, like so. That was necessary. Like I said, it's well executed. The use of smartphones is not just a self-titillating gimmick to allow Soderbergh to show that he can actually still direct a really well-shot film with smartphones. It also adds to the drama and the suspense. Specifically, there are scenes towards the third act and in the third act itself that really are enhanced by the use, the intimate, inherently intimate use of smartphones. And as for the premise itself, the main character, the main heroine, has been dealing with a stalker, and she's basically been dealing with that stalker for a couple of years in that sense. So of course her mental health has deteriorated because of that, so she seeks help at a local mental institution. So what happens is that this film has a commentary about the scam, the hoax of the mental institution business, because as soon as she goes there, she gets institutionalized, basically kidnapped, in order for the facility, the business, in that sense, to scam her out of the money of her insurance. And to make matters worse, the actual stalker that she's been dealing with shows up as an intern in that place, and of course nobody believes her because she is the crazy one. Commentary, social commentary and all that. Aside from the commentary aspect that I had mentioned, which is very much laid out for us, what this film really does right, when this film shines thoroughly, is in the suspense, in the building, increasing building of the suspense as soon as the want-to-be boyfriend shows up and she has to coexist with him in that institute. And of course everything that could possibly go awry goes awry. And this all, as I said, builds up to a pretty intense and incredibly well-acted showdown between the two. And of course I won't tell you how it ends, but there is a reason why I compared this one to Misery at the beginning of this vlog. So keep that in mind as you watch this film, because I completely recommend it. It is a very satisfying cinematic experience, done with such a traditionally non-cinematic means. Again, the smartphone. This has been Madhog, signing off.